Welcome to Module 5, Intentional Business Development. How can your business plan and growth and development reflect and nourish your personal core values? So in other words, how are you bringing your personal core values as a foundation for your business? Something to think about. Maybe your business is already established and you are in a growth phase. Or maybe you're just getting started with this particular endeavor. Now, think about those personal core values. Think about your business plan, the services, the products you wish to offer, the people you're going to serve. Think about all these things. The demographic around you, the interactions you'll be having, your marketing strategy, all of these things. How can you bring your personal core values into your business plan? Something to think about. So maybe pause, take some notes here, write it down. Next question then, are your current career priorities, or maybe your employer's priorities, aligned with your personal core values? That's a big question. Your personal career priorities. So at the very beginning of this course, you drew your personal roadmap, your career roadmap, and your personal roadmap. So how did you get here today? Thinking about your career path, how did you get here? And then thinking about your personal core values, is that career path and where you are now in your career aligned with those personal values? How do you know? That's a good question. How do you know? Some people don't know. I don't know if there's alignment. Is there synergy between my personal core values and my career priorities? I work all the time. I don't get home until 6 or 7 o'clock at night, but my personal core value is quality time with my family. Well, if your kids are little and they go to bed at 7:30, you're getting home at 6, maybe there needs to be a shift. Maybe your personal core values of family and your career priority of working late hours do not align. So there needs to be a shift. Just an example. Career priority. Maybe you work with skincare in some capacity and you want to use a natural, vegan, eco-friendly formula because that's your personal core value, and you do. And now when you're using these products, selling these products, sharing these products, you feel whole, you feel complete, you feel a great sense of satisfaction because your personal core value there aligns with that career priority. So how do we know if our career priorities are aligned with our personal core values? How do we know? My guess is there's a feeling, there's an emotion. We might feel that warm energy, that heat, that fire. We might be more resilient during difficult times in our career path. We might have more motivation to do more, to be more, to experience more. So the question then is, how do you feel when your priorities and your values are aligned? Because that's basically the question. When your current career priority and your personal core values are aligned, how do you feel? We're living in synergy. That means there's light, there's warmth, there's passion, there's fire. So then what is the impact? What is the impact of having a professional practice misaligned with personal values and priorities? There we go. If your professional practice has you working 6:30 at night, your little ones go to bed at 7:30, there's misalignment in values and professional practice. What does that impact? Who is impacted? It's not just you. It is you, and it is your energy, and it is your mental health, emotional health, all of these things. It's also your children. It's also your spouse who's taking care of those kids late at night. Oh my goodness. Everybody is impacted, right? That's just one example. There are many, many other examples. I want you to take some time, pause, think about it. Think about a space within your professional practice. Think about some piece of your professional practice that does not align with your personal values and priorities. Where there's that misalignment, what is the impact? for you and for those you love. Pause, think about it. What can you do? I hope you paused, I really do. I hope you paused. I hope you wrote down some examples. But my next question here is, what can you do to ensure that your career reflects your personal values and priorities? If one of my personal values is community connections, then I have a job where I'm stuck behind a computer 8 or 9 hours a day and I don't get to go out and interact with people. Yikes. That misalignment is going to drain me. That alone is an energy vampire. I will not be feeling fulfilled. I will not be feeling satisfied. I will not be feeling very happy. So what can we do to ensure that our career reflects our personal values and our priorities? In that situation, maybe I could take my computer to a coffee shop once or twice a week so I can at least be working near other people, right? If I am working in that skincare line, using it as a product while I work with my clients or selling it, whatever it is, I can make sure the products I'm choosing align with my personal values. Right? What can you do to ensure your career reflects your personal values and priorities? If one of your values is quality time with your family and they go to bed early because they're little, maybe you have to shift your work schedule a little bit. Another example. Okay, I want you to pause and think. Write some things down. What can you do to ensure your career reflects your personal values and priorities? After writing those down, I want to move on to this wellness wheel. There are 8 dimensions of wellness. We have emotional, occupational, intellectual, environmental, financial, social, physical, and spiritual. Now, how can your professional experiences affect your personal well-being? Okay. We can talk about interpersonal interactions with a client, a customer, a coworker. If there's a positive interaction or conversation that's going to affect us, it might affect our social or emotional